Nanook Metal! Tuk tut!
Hello, friends. My name is Nanok Metal, and I hope that you're having a good day. Welcome to the fifth episode of the complete all stealth heist series, also known as Cash. Today, we're going to try complete the Dragon Heist. This is not the first time when I'm doing it, but I wasn't too happy with the way I've done it last time. And I also wanted to try this combination of having two Genseg guards spawning in the back alley, rather than the single Genseg pager guard and two triads who don't have any pagers. So just want to see what makes it easier. Because now, since there are two Genseg guards here, one didn't spawn down in the basement, and instead those two triads are just over there. There's one. I should be able to highlight the second guy with with my sixth sense. Yeah, there we go. So if they didn't spawn there, they would have spawned somewhere around here. So I think that killing them is going to make it easier to navigate the basement, and I'm not too worried about navigating around the back alley with the two pager guards. I'm also going to try save my pagers so I can, if there is an emergency, if I get spotted, I will be able to deal with it. Now, the first thing that I needed to do, as you saw, I had to look through all those alarm boxes, or electrical boxes, or whatever they are, and I had to check where the alarm circuitry is that I have then destroyed. I got a little bit unlucky in that I came to the right side first to check, but the actual one was on the other side. Sometimes you get it here, so if I got it here, that's so nice, because then I just go straight for this window, because I need to get to this door, behind which there's an office with a key card. The key card will get me into the next kind of level of the map. It usually spawns either in the lockers, or sometimes it spawns here on the tables. So just have a look around. Cool, we got that. Now I can just go back on the other side. So a little bit too much movement early on because the alarm box didn't spawn where I wanted it to spawn. But that's okay. We have dealt with it. The civilian's gonna notice me while I'm getting to the next door, so I'll just wait for him to leave and talk about the assets that I've got. One of them is this window that is open. It's a purchasable asset. You can't open it without raising noise normally, because as you can see, I can't interact with it. And the other assets are, let's see, there is a garbage truck to secure loot. There is a zip line to, again, help secure loot, to bring it up from the basement. And lastly, I got some body bags in there in the warehouse. They might not come in necessary. It really depends if I get spotted by civilians and how many guards I end up taking out. I did bring two body bag cases with me, and then one ECM. There's not much point as to bringing ECMs here unless you want to use it on the camera room door. I actually don't have that skill right now because I'm not level 100. And also, there are enough key cards that spawn on the map to just open it, that way. Now I'm here, and it's time to do a little bit of looting. Not a lot yet, but basically, there is this artifact. There's another artifact on top of that pedestal, and a couple of paintings that I can steal. I want to get them right now because I won't have an opportunity to do it later. Reason being is because next door there's an auction going on right now, and that auction is can I run up there? Is basically where I need to be, but without all the people. But there's a way to distract them. So if I flip the lights on in that room where I just was, I will actually invite all the civilians and the triads that are there into that side room, and they're just gonna chill there for the rest of the map, basically. So in doing that, I clear out the auction room area, but I also basically won't be able to come into this room to steal any loot. So I'm gonna do it now. I won't, however, bother securing it because I don't really need the money. I just want to show you what there is to steal in this map. And there are containers with, you know, crates like in the election day heist. So you do need to find a crowbar. And there is also like random loot inside the vault in containers. It's kind of like a funny one because there is a computer that you can hack that will tell you which is the correct crate inside the vault. But there's no need to do it because you might as well just open everything, especially if you're going for extra loot. Ooh. Now I need to get here. So I turned that light on. Now these civilians and thugs are slowly making their way through. And the auction person went inside this room. He just locked it behind himself. So I'm gonna tie him up. No one's gonna come here. There's a crowbar, by the way. It most of the time spawns, if not always. There's one crowbar that will spawn here. So if you can't find one in the warehouse, just grab one here. Otherwise, you'll stumble across it at some point in the warehouse. I'm certain of it. And there's nothing interesting in this wall. Safe. What's going on? I'm forgetting my words. And the item here, it's a JT set. You can steal it for some extra cash, but it's not necessarily to complete the heist. It's not necessary to secure it. I also don't care about that blowtorch. That's what allowed walkthrough. I got the keys from the guy to help me get inside the cage of the vault. Now, the main reason why we're here is because of this code combination thing. So have a look at the whiteboard. What it says is there are 4 codes for the vault. They change depending on which quarter of an hour we are in. So total of 4 combinations. This time around, I'm in the 4th quarter. So I'm going to look for the code combination number 4. That's not the right one because that's code 1. That's not the right one because that's code 2. And there's one other place here. That's code 3. That's wrong. So it's got to be this one. 8048. I think that's what it says. Yeah, 8048. Please remember it. Maybe remind me later if I forget. Wait, I already forgot. 8048. 8048. 8048. 8048. 8048. Kind of like boob. 8048. Except you got 4 in the second O. Cool, let's get out of here now. Just gonna be careful of that guard. And I'll show you where. I think there's a crate that sometimes spawns here. Actually, there's one crate there. Usually contains cocaine. What I need to do now is I need to get into that room over there. But the door is closed. We're gonna open it in a few moments. Let's just need to wait for a good guard position. Alright, so where is he going? I think that's fine. The problem is that when I flip the switch to open the warehouse door, this guard is going to aggro, go over there and flip the switch again. That's why I want to be here, because while he's going to walk to that side, I am... Whoa, dude. Yeah, while he's walking to that side, I'm just going to come in here. And... the door is closed behind me. I can open it if I flip the switch, but I don't want to, because him doing that, closing that door, actually makes it easier for me to walk around, because he's not going to be able to see as much into that area. Ooh. I need to get another key card, because as I said, I don't have ECM skills to open the door using the ECM. So I'm going to go into that office and find the key card. There is this dude who also carries a keycard, but he's standing right under the cameras, so I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. I will disable the cameras first. Totally an optional step, but you know, you do it if you feel comfortable not destroying the cameras or killing the camera guard. Don't do it. I'm gonna do it because I just prefer to do it that way. So let's turn that off. Reply to his pager. I'm pretty certain he's going to be fine here. I'm going to quickly look through cams. And what I can do now is I can pretty much start on my objective. Gonna take this guy out and put him here. I will probably kill those 2 guards later on as well. They're a bit tricky sometimes because on 1 down difficulty they have a lot of health. So you want to try and kill them in one go. Otherwise, you're gonna potentially get one of them to shoot at you. So with the shotgun, as you saw, I didn't kill him immediately, but I was able to kind of deal with it afterwards. Let's put you here for a sec, and then put you here. I've got my body bags here as well. That should be more than enough. So now let's think about how we're gonna hide these body bags. I will need to smuggle you out into the camera room. At this point, just gotta be patient a little bit. You know, get my work area ready. Since I didn't waste any pagers, except for the camera guard, I'm still pretty comfortable. If both of those guards detect me at the same time, I should be able to deal with them because you do have a window to reply to both pagers if you kill both guards, so that's fine. But what I'll do now, since I've got the key card, I'm gonna focus on the objective. I need to enter the code now, and I think it was 804. 8. There was boobs with a 4, right? Yeah. Okay, let me know in the comments so I can be certain. Thanks. 4. Yes, yeah, thank you. Cool. Easy peasy. Now we've got the 1 minute time lock, during which I'm gonna go around and look for these cables. Got a yellow and a blue here. And then what else we got here? Got a green. So red somewhere is somewhere else. The reason that I need it is because behind the vault there are some lasers, and I will need to disable them by cutting the right cable. If you insert the wrong code, if you cut the wrong lasers, wrong wires, so yeah, making any mistake in this step is gonna trigger the alarm. So just be very careful with that. Keeping track of where those guards are. Conveniently, this gentleman decided to just be in front of the wall. He doesn't care that it just opened magically. Cables we need to cut are green and blue. Let's go find those. There's my blue. And there's my green. And that's it. We've cracked pretty much all the hardest parts. Now I'm just gonna try the key that I got from the auction dude earlier. And one of them's gotta be right. Seems like you can't saw this open, and I also don't think I can torch this unless I'm doing it in loud. Ah, yes, early on I mentioned briefly that there is a computer in the office which I can activate to find the right code. Maybe we'll go there quickly just so I can show you. So this is the computer. You hack that computer in about 20 seconds. You know, no one's gonna notice that it's being hacked, but in about 20 seconds, a 7 or 8 digit number will appear on it, and it will correspond to one of these numbers here. 8? No, that's like 5. No, 6. Jeez. So 6 numbers. And only the one crate obviously contains the dragon. But even if it doesn't contain the dragon, who cares? There's some C4 that you need to disable, but more importantly, there's extra loot, the gold, which you can then obviously steal for extra payout. Therefore, it's completely unnecessary, in my opinion, to worry about the vaults, that code combination hacking the computer. Just go ahead and, you know, open every single crate. I would recommend, if you're playing with a friend, for the host to do it, just in case that during disabling of the C4, the friend, you know, disconnects, or there's some internet glitch that happens that causes you to basically lose, stop the C4. It will probably blow up, and you will then have to complete the heist in loud. So I'll let the host open the crates, basically. The dragon is a little bit heavy, and that's why I'm kind of going to take my time with this part, because I don't want to be ambushed by any guards at this stage. I don't know where that other one is. Now, we've opened this door. And that guard's not going to be able to close it now because that handle is broken, as you saw. And I can see where all the guards are now. Basically means I can just, be, as long as I'm careful. Oh, that was close. Gonna try get the zip line. And even though there are guards upstairs, because the zip line will basically go into the back alley, even though there are guards there, you can see they are kind of noticing something, but from experience, I haven't had a situation where they actually did detect this item. So I will basically just wait for a good time where I can go to that bag and then I'll secure it. Don't know where that second guy is right now. Still have my pagers. I can even go as far as taking maybe these two guards out who are walking around here and clean up the area. But I probably will cut the video short here. I'm gonna secure this main item and just escape because once you secure one item, the process is pretty much the same. You just get the items to this garbage truck. I did get unlucky with the van escape this time, because if I didn't have the garbage truck, I would have to take it all the way there, and that's just a pain in the butt. So at this point, decide for yourself, I guess, if you want to get more loot. Behind that guy, there is a little crate. You might see the symbol that you can actually open it. There's also some more loot there. As far as I know, there are 2 items that you can steal inside the tea shop. I don't know if there's more loot. I haven't been spending too much time there. There are also a couple of ATMs around. If you dare to bring a saw, you could open it. I guess I'll open one of them with a ECM that I had. But there are like 3 or 4 of them or something like that. So if you've got a few friends, definitely get them to do that part. Apart from that, it's a little fun heist. It took me a few tries to actually work out what the steps were, because I didn't really read anything, wasn't listening to instructions. But at the end, as you can see, there's nothing too horrible. It's more of a matter of how you're going to choose to approach things. If you go into the warehouse first, you will definitely have to come back to the auction room. So you might as well go to the auction room first, get the code, and then come back. So it's really just deciding of how you want to do things. Anyway, I'll leave you here. I hope you have a good day. Let me know what you think about this heist, and I'll see you in the future videos. Bye-bye. Let's put 770. Oh, no! What was the code? Can't believe I cooked it like that. I think it's handy to be able to, deal with it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, goodness me. Messed up. Oh, that sucks. That's going so well, too, as cash. Today, we're not going to do anything, because I'm trying to get a different spawn, so don't want those guys to be there. Let's try again.